All right, so we understand how flexible sampling can be, and just by seeing the effects that are here, how we can route everything, we see how flexible processing these samples can be. So what happens if we want to add some effects, play around with what's going on, and then resample the results of that? Well, we can do that pretty easily. In fact, the whole skip back thing that we looked at earlier also works for resampling what's happening internally. So let's just get an example of where we can go with this whole idea. I got drums going on, and it might be nice to play some sort of pattern that is cool that I can resample, that has some character, that won't be too busy. I don't really want to do a lot of crazy finger drumming, but I do want to do something a bit more interesting. I have this hi-hat here, and I feel like if this hi-hat and maybe this open hi-hat went through a different effect, that could be kind of cool and add something rhythmic so I don't have to play some crazy pattern. One of my favorite effects on the SP404 Mark II is an effect known as the cloud delay, I think it's called. And I'm going to use that on these. So first off, let me go to bank 2, bus 2, I guess I'll say. And I don't really care about this being assigned to bus 2, but I want these two assigned to bus 2. Right now it's reverb. If I hold down MFX, on the third page here, it's this effect here, cloud delay. And it's awesome. If you know anything about granular synthesis, this is essentially a grain delay. If you don't know about granular synthesis, don't worry about it too much. Ultimately, this is how it works. So if I play this sound now, okay, I'll increase the balance so that we're only going to hear the output of the grain delay. And what it's doing is it's taking the audio and it's affecting the pitch of the grains that come out. Now you can hear, okay, it sounds a little weird, doesn't sound like the hi-hat anymore. And what's happening is it's taking the audio and it's breaking it into small little grains, small little bits of audio. And this window determines how far apart those grains will be spread. So now you can hear the grains. And each subsequent grain, the pitch will change based on what the pitch is. So if I increase this really high, pitch goes up, or the pitch goes down. So the whole point is, I don't want to do a whole video just on the cloud delay, but in terms of adding some fun stuff rhythmically to what's going on, this could be great. All right. Let's go to bus 1. And here, instead of using this filter, because that's not going to be all that helpful, there's another awesome multi-effect that I like a lot. And I'm going to use this on this kick and snare. We'll see how effective it'll be. Right now, nothing is assigned. And what I'll do instead is assign, is this bus 1? Yes, okay, good. Bus 1, I'm going to use this scatter effect, which I like a lot. Scatter takes the incoming audio and basically scatters it. Whatever's in a buffer, it'll kind of make it repeat based on a certain pattern. Now, generally, it would make more sense to use this on audio that's playing at a certain tempo, all right? But I want to just resample some of the weird bits I get from this. And then maybe I can use that and chop that up and get some interesting stuff happening from there. Okay. Now, like I said, I could use the skip back feature if I want to record the weirdness that's happening right now. But if I simply just want to resample the regular way, there's a button next to record that says resample. Easy enough. I'm in bank A. Thankfully, I have one pad left that's available for me to resample into, and I'm just going to press this. And now it says press pad to start. So as soon as I press any pads on the 404, it'll start recording the audio internally and store it here, including all the effects. So okay, and I'm still in this bank with access to the effects parameters. And I'm not trying to record some super amazing drum pattern. It's more about just getting interesting sounds that I then may be able to use use a piece of that for something else. Let me go to my second bus, and now I can access the parameters for this delay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so all this is being resampled. I know it sounds a little weird, but trust me, it can be interesting. Once I'm done, I hit record. The recording is completed. It's all been stored here. And you'll notice what I've recorded automatically has been assigned to bus 1. I'd rather not do that. So I'm going to hold remain. And now it's not assigned to a bus. Okay, here's my crazy recording. I don't plan on using all of this, but I could definitely use some parts of it. And do something fun and unique with that.